The recent development on the Afghan front, I think, seems to be quite encouraging, particularly the 3-day long meeting between the US representative and the Taliban peace talks team in their political office in Qatar. Zalmay Khalilzad, the American envoy, seems to be quite upbeat, and he has, even while talking to the Afghan intellectuals in Kabul, he even hinted that a truce or a peace settlement is possible. It's quite possible before the month of April. It is a day in the month where the Afghan presidential elections are going to be held in April 2019. So far, as I see, the Taliban are talking from a position of high strength. They belie what President Trump has said, that he was sending reinforcement, he was authorizing the US forces or the international forces in Afghanistan to take actions, take the decision right there on the ground and defeat them, and after that we will set for a political negotiation. Otherwise, American was long opposing the political solution. They want to militarily solve the Afghan issue. So far, we see that the Taliban have forced the US to accept all their demand. Going one by one, as I said, first, Americans were strongly opposing when Pakistan and other countries were trying, even the Afghan government, the Karzai administration, when they were trying to have a political solutions, political negotiation with the Taliban, the US was staunchly opposing it. So today they accept that for Afghanistan there is no political solution, there is no military solution. It can be solved only through political solution. One. The second, Taliban from the day first, they were calling the Afghan regime, the Western Backed Afghan regime, as a puppet regime, and they were not accepting them as a representative government of the people of Afghanistan. And they were interested, and they were always saying that they want to talk with the US administration directly. And today we saw that Americans have accepted that demand of the Taliban, and now they are directly negotiating in negotiation with the Taliban members. Taliban were also forcing or asking the American that Afghan government will not be part of any negotiation team, and today we see Americans have accepted that Taliban are not part of any negotiation. When Qatar office was established, the controversy erupted that when they installed their own flag as Emarat-e-Islami Afghanistan, so the Afghan government opposed it, and later on it was disowned. Taliban were asking the American to accept their Qatar office as their representative office, and we saw that American and the Afghan government are now ready to accept the Qatar office of Taliban as a political office, and they are negotiation with them. So it means that so far Taliban have forced the American to accept all their demand. Even as the negotiations began, we have reports from Kabul that Taliban also demanded the postponement of election, the presidential election. According to the constitution of Afghanistan, there is no law what would be if the president complete his term, so what type of interim government it will be. So now there are talkings of the interim government. Even the names are being thrown. One of the important name is Abdul Sattar Sirat, who was a very senior politician. Ethnically he is a Tajik, but he is a very influential person. He was the justice minister in the King Zahir Shah regime. And Taliban refused to accept only one demand of the Afghan government and the American administration, and that was the ceasefire. Taliban have increased their attacks. Even they are negotiating with the American. American have accepted their demand of freeing or releasing their senior leadership, particularly who were held in various prisons in Afghanistan. So this is the situation, and I want to share with you that now the Americans are accepting all demands of the Taliban, and they have so far accepted as they have started talking to them. The Ghani administration, it is totally kept out of the process. Dr. Ashraf Ghani is again and again asking the American to give him space, so his team, or he is also part of the team who are meeting with the Taliban. He has also time and again expressed his displeasure over Zalmay Khalilzad interactions with the Afghan political leaders, with various party heads of the Afghan various political parties. So, but Americans understand that Ghani is no more that person to reckon with, and he is not counted. American already they knew. Even the High Peace Council, which was a representative body for interacting with all the insurgents group in Afghanistan, they are nowhere in this process. Ghani has also a number of times lost the bus. After last, I think, some 10 months before, when the High Peace Council established interaction with the Taliban chief Mullah Haibatullah, and Mullah Haibatullah told him that he is forming 2 committees for talking with the government, and the government also come up with a strong, powerful representative body. Ghani took months and he failed to formulate a team. The reason was there is so much differences within his government. He is such a weak person that he can't cobble together a team who can negotiate on his spot. Now, as the Taliban has also again told the American, there shall be a team of independent Afghans, because ownership of Afghan is very crucial for any peace deal with the Taliban. So the Americans are asking Ghani to have a team, but Ghani is interested in his own persons to be appointed as. So Americans are opposing them, Taliban are opposing them. But I think what I want to say at the end, the most important thing is the ownership of any peace deal with the Taliban, the ownership by the Afghan people. The Afghan people have covered a long distance during the last 2 decades. So American must be careful that yes, they are in rush, they are trying to have a deal with the Taliban, so they go out of the Afghan I think this muddy water. But I think they shall not sacrifice the wants, the desire of the progress made so far by the Afghan people. Afghan people must own anything is happening between the American and the Taliban. 2, there must be some guarantors, because in the past we saw certain agreements with the Mujahideen leaders, and later on what happened that lead to civil war in Afghanistan. So God forbid this time if the American want to enter into any peace deal with the Taliban, there must be some guarantors, like in the form of Saudi government, Turkish government, Malaysian government. And also, instead of having a solo plight, American should also encourage the other regional players, because this is an issue concerning the lives and the future of the Afghan people. So if Russia is included in it, China is included in it, Iran, Pakistan and India, it can be a holistic type of process instead of going slowly. Because as again I say, right at the moment, Americans are talking with the Taliban from a position of extreme weakness. So when you are weak, you have to be careful while negotiating on the behalf of anybody or any nation.